my dear Taurus. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of September with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I have exciting news for you. From the middle of September, I will start to do the love and spirituality readings again for all the signs. And the first one out will be for Libra season, September 23rd to October 22nd. They are aimed towards you growing personally and thereby making you able to attract better love life and life overall for yourself. I stopped doing them last winter fall due to declining interest, but now when YouTube is positioning my readings better again, I will make a new attempt to take another week off my normal work schedule and do these readings for you. And if they are a success, I will keep on doing them. So, and this reading that I'm going to do now is supported by Naomi. And if you also want to support a reading from me, you can follow the donation link in the description box. And this will be a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. And if you need more information or help after you have listened to this reading, you can turn to the love readings for Virgo season that is already up. Today is the 4th day of Virgo season, and it can be a good idea to rewatch your video from this period. You can also check out the pick a card and near personal readings on the first page of my channel. Click the headline of each playlist to see all the videos that the playlist contains. And I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see the King of Coins here together with the Magician. So this seems very... it seems very successful, okay? This is you sitting on your throne, having all these elements to your disposal. So I'm thinking you might have started some kind of new adventure. This is number 1. Or you might have, with the king, it's very fully grown. You might be very successful on the adventure that you once started. So you might feel that there's really air underneath your wings right now, and that things are getting better and better, at least when it comes to your own life. This is very, it's about you. It's not so much about the relationships, okay? So it's the relationship with yourself and the divine and success, okay? What you're able to create in this world. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Ace of Coins in the reverse together with the Magician in the reverse. So this is some little petty hassle or some problem. It might be that you are feeling unsuccessful or insignificant, and this is making you in some way being less successful or less significant. It's like you're downplaying yourself a little bit here. So, and that might be where relationships comes in. If you would be with yourself, you would feel great. Okay, I'm great. But when you're thinking of yourself in the eyes of others, there are your insecurities. Okay. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we can see relationships with others. When you are on your own, things are fine. When you are with others, you're getting these insecurities. You're not feeling really welcome in the world of other people in one way or the other. And that is, despite you know that you are great, you might even feel like you're a little bit better than other people, and still the feeling of being insignificant. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the 8 of Swords and the Magician in the reversed. So this is about you identifying when you are talking down to yourself, or when you are saying different things to yourself that's not particularly supportive, that no one will like this anyway, and why should they care about me? Oh, I'm good looking, but when other people look at me, they probably think that there's this problem with my clothes or that problem with my hair, and yeah, it's a lot of things here, and it's you doing this to you. Nobody else is doing this to you, so it's easy to stop if you just become aware of the things that you are telling yourself and how you're maybe freaking yourself up with predictions about the future that you are making. Oh, this is not going to go well. These people are not going to like this, and then you get caught up in being maybe anxious and nervous about what's going to happen, and it starts to make you feel small and unprotected, and like someone could come and attack you or tell you that you are doing it all wrong. Okay. Well, something like this. Okay. So I want you to have success, and to thrive in your love relationships and walk on your highest path towards the highest destiny. So a little bit short prayer there, but it was ready, I felt. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds to you and your situation in September, my dear Taurus. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have 4 of Swords. So might be you giving up a little bit on your dreams or what you want to do or how you want to show yourself out in the world or flirt with people, because what's the use, okay, if they will think those bad things about you anyway. And this is the old bottom of the deck, and you had a lot of dreams here. You have had really high flying dreams of things you wanted for yourself in your life. But now you have started to think that maybe this will never happen. But that's just again in your head, and it's you getting away for yourself. There's nothing in your destiny that tells you that this is going to be a problem. You're really divinely guided on, sometimes in a peculiar way, like it can be a little bit mysterious what is asked of you, but that's just so you will be able to take leadership and really shine. Okay. So that was about you, and now to the relationships. This is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind, and this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind about you, and this is your feelings and attachment towards this person or this situation. And this is their feelings, that is the bond between you, and this is their feelings and attachment towards you. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for September, and this is their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and we have a 10 of Wands. So you have very high demand on yourself. You're carrying like big burdens, and it's kind of blinding you towards your dream and what it is that you want to accomplish here. Maybe creative success or relationship success, or being able to be married or committed in some way, or getting babies, or whatever it is that you want here. You're really putting hard pressure on yourself, and probably overthinking a lot of things, and also putting way too much effort into the situation. So for example, if you're, let's say something easy, you're writing a book, and you're writing it and writing it and writing it and writing it, and it's never published. So things like that, because it's never perfect, so you can't publish it. Or when it comes to a love relationship, maybe having too high demands on how you are supposed to be in the relationship. So never being able to rest, always having to be of service to others, and also having these high demands on others, which can make it a little bit stressful to maybe be in a relationship with you, because they need to live up to these high expectations. And this is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind, and it's a 9 of coins, so it's a kind of calm card. You seem to be very self-sufficient, and you think that the other person is self-sufficient too. It feels like you expect other people to be very kind of creative, successful in many ways, and you expect yourself to be like this as well. And this is how the other person look at you, and it's the 6 of coins. So it's again very beautiful, but again over functioning a little bit, like everyone else is the beggar and you are this bigger person fixing everything for everyone else. So maybe you're trying to make yourself like a person that you can't lose, because this person is doing everything for you. So if you lose them, your life will not work out. So maybe you're trying to be everything for everyone, and that is why you are so exhausted here. But you have a calm view on other people. When you look at least people you know, or this person, you feel like you can rely on them and they feel like they can rely on you. But there's an issue of maybe overperforming or having too high demands. And this is the bond between you two, and we have the beautiful Queen of Pentacles here. So Taurus in all her glory. It's actually, in this case, it shows kind of Aries, but and usually this card is Virgo. So it's about self-knowledge, being the central sun, knowing yourself, knowing your worth, knowing what you're competent of, what you can give, what you can provide. So it's almost like being a natural resource, being like, again, this with being everything for everyone. So it might be that it's you that's keeping your family together, or keeping your situation together, or keeping your relationship together, that you're providing a lot for this situation in many ways. And you think that if you would stop, you wouldn't be as valuable, you wouldn't be there wouldn't be a relationship for you maybe if you stopped. So I think you're wasting a lot of energy into trying to be worthy. Okay, so this is your feelings and attachment towards this person, and we have the Ace of Coins here in reversed, and for them it's the Page of Swords. It's almost like everyone is trying to be so adult on the surface, but inside, on a feeling level, we feel very small and insignificant, and we try to be perfect. We try to really shine towards our environment and to show our worthiness, but inside everyone is feeling insignificant and not good enough. So maybe a little bit because of your demands. So this person feels like they don't want to live up to your demands, but maybe they just follow the rules, so they are allowed to be with you. And here with this Ace of Coins, it's again this what I'm feeling, what I felt before, that you're afraid to put seeds to the ground because you're seeing a big mountain of work that needs to be put in if this is ever going to pan out to anything. So for example, why even bother going into a relationship? Why not just stay friends? Because if you're going to have a relationship, you have all this and 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 this that needs to be resolved. So of course that's exhausting. So better not engage in the relationship at all. So that is kind of what I'm seeing, but people don't want to talk about this, how they feel, because they want to act grown up and very mature. So it's a real sense of being insignificant, but also making, how do you say this? Making a hen out of a feather. I was thinking about something with a molehill, but I lost it somewhere. So making like a bigger thing of a small thing. So instead of just thinking, what am I supposed to do today with this? Or what do I feel like I want to do today? I want to call this person, or I want to meet up with them, or I want to cook dinner for them, or whatever. Then you're thinking, well, I'm going to have to cook dinner for them for the rest of my life, and you get all sweaty in the forehead and exhausted, and suddenly maybe there's a problem with breathing, or anxiety, panic attack maybe, because you're making this big mountain out of everything. So this is your behaviors and attitudes, and we have the Eight of Swords. So you're struggling with this. I'm thinking you already know a lot of these things. So you're really trying to free yourself from this prison here. So you're starting to identify how you're treating yourself and what kind of demands you have on yourself. And you might take one of these swords. It's almost like a written note, and on it might say, you always have to be perfect. And you can reevaluate. You can say, okay, I don't need to be perfect. I don't have to perform. I don't have to stay on this high level. I can be worthy just by existing. I'm a human being, not a human doing. And it's almost like you want to be single here, because this thing is putting too high pressure onto you. It's so long to-do list that it's exhausting you. But if you could shorten the to-do list, you want to be with this person right now, or you want to go and shop right now, or you want to go and do this right now. You don't have to think that what you will do with it in a week's time or in a year. Let that go. It's the future. It's not now. The future now will become futures eventually, like you will move into the future, but it will still be now. So you will have to take day by day decisions after how you feel and what you want, not these rules that you're making up for yourself. So this is their behaviors and attitudes. So they seem a little bit secretive and withdrawn. I can't really grasp this person because maybe they are a little bit scared in this situation and intimidated. So they're just trying to go along with whatever you decide, because you seem so forceful and things get so out of hand when it comes to you that you become so anxious. So maybe they don't want to put any more pressure onto you, so they don't tell you really what they want or what they need, because they see that you already do everything for them. But they probably have, other wishes here with the Page of Swords in reverse. They probably have secrets, things that they would rather do or experience, or things they would rather do together with you than to obsess about certain things. So if you could maybe take on this Queen of Pentacles here, relax a little bit more, know that you are valuable. She's just sitting here, it's almost like a scent of worthiness from her, or her value is in her scent, or she's a flower and the seed is just flowing from her. You don't have to perform. You just have to be you, breathe, smile, wave to people. You can be like the queen, like wave like this. Okay, so, and this is your the outcome, and we have strength here. So I'm seeing two grown up competent people that are having two small scared children inside, and really try to fake it until they make it and be the bigger person for the other partner. So it's a very heroic kind of energy with both of you, but where's the love? Okay, where's the intimacy? Because if everyone needs to be on their toes and be perfect, are you allowed to be low and weak, or is it just when you are kind of really sick or dying that you're allowed to rest or take a pause? But I'm seeing again, it's two competent people here. You can fix this, okay? The Strength card, it's about being able to see what needs to be fixed and fixing it, because you can see it from an above perspective. This is you looking down on your behavior. It's another 8 here. So you're looking down, oh, this is what I'm demanding of myself. It's crazy. And you're taming it. You're fixing it, okay? So I'm a little bit puzzled by this other person. They're so quiet, but we'll see. So this is the advice for my dear Taurus here. And it's a conclusion, chapter 1 and the end. So come do the darn book already. Like chapter 1, the end. So finished, next thing. Don't find polish on your project your whole life. Just go to the next thing. And this is the advice from the card from the book. This is the time of ending and new beginnings. Drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experience and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. So I think finish your projects, get them over with, because there's something new that wants to come into your life. Projects, relationships that's, outdated. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. And if you haven't asked them, because it's like this person is carrying a secret here. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. And I'm sensing that this relationship could be much more adventurous. It could be much more happy and free and joyful and childish maybe. Okay, so this is for this other person. High Priestess of Water. We have the High Priestess also here. Okay, number 4. I think it's more to this person than what they are leading on. They might understand you on a deeper level. Dear one, when my vampire High Priestess of Water visits you, is to remind you that all things change, like the power element she represents. Water is a transforming element that flows in rivers, makes waves in the vast ocean, turns to hard cold ice, and disappears as a hot stream. Water can change into snowflakes with fluffy clouds and rain. When you draw the symbol of water, it signifies a time when things in your life are changing shape right before your eyes. Go with the flow, as these changes are powerful signs of wondrous experiences, lessons and gifts. Even if you don't understand these changes at the moment, you will later. So I'm feeling like this person you have here is almost like a little bit like a caged bird. And they want to lift their wings and experience more. But it's almost like the situation with you has limited them a little bit because they have taken certain considerations towards you. And but there's so much more you both could experience in this relationship if you would go with the flow a little bit and let them spread their wings a little bit more. Don't be scared about change or things happening out of your control, because this might add much more excitement and creativity to your life, much more happiness, much more lightheartedness, much more fun and real resilience, instead of this like the structure that's built and it's thought out and it's planned and it's organized. I think this is more like a nature thingy that it can be resilient because it can regain strength and it can heal itself. It's not like a house, it can't paint itself, but a flower can blossom once more. Even if some of their flower has faded, the plant can grow new flowers next spring again. So if you can be a little bit more courageous, like this strength card here, I think there's more to this experience. Okay, there's something exciting happening here that this person haven't dared to talk to you about because they're scared. They don't want to wreck your plan or make you anxious. Okay, so I'm going to take advice cards also from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards, also with Colette Baron Reed. So for you first, that one, the Wasp, anger, retaliation and jealousy. Okay, so it might be that you have experienced that this is why you are scared, because maybe in the past people were easily angry with you or jealous of you or disregarding of your feelings or really judgmental towards you. So you're really scared now, and that is why you are keeping this tight control over yourself. The wasp has a stinger that hurts with poison when confronted. Be mindful on how you address the world when the wasp appears on your path. If you're not careful, you may sting or be stung. The wasp reminds you that pain is a choice, so don't waste your stinger on a petty quarrel. Are you jealous or envious or the victim of someone who is? Jealousy and envy are the children of fear and lack. Send love, light, and compassion and stay clear of the sting. So even if you have been surrounding with people that has been maybe a little bit petty, and really, judged you. This is all their opinion about you, and they have stung you with their this negative energy. It doesn't mean that this is how you need to treat yourself forever and ever. Okay, just because this happened like again and again, if you would change how you are treating yourself so you don't sting yourself like this anymore, I think the world will also mirror back a different experience towards you. What's old is old. You can free yourself from this. You don't have to have this fear of these kind of consequences anymore. And if someone is jealous of you or angry with you, so what? This their problem. It's not your problem. Mind your own business today and save it for a life and death situation. Chances are that whatever comes up today is smaller than you perceive it to be in the grand scheme of things. So don't be anxious also. If someone is angry with you, it's their problem again. If you did something and the neighbors are upset, well, if they are upset, they can come and talk to you. They can know your reasons. You can tell them, but you might not change your mind because you're not scared of them being angry with you. You're not scared of these petty sores here anymore. On the other hand, when you feel the sting of a wasp, be smart and swat it away. Defend yourself. The wasp sends an omen of warning to protect yourself as well. So I'm thinking this is what has been ruling you, this fear of consequences, that people will be angry with you or look down on you, or if you are not following the rules or doing all your tasks, things will go wrong, and again, people will be angry with you. Okay. So then a little bit of light on this other person here, the hawk, omen and messages. So they really have something to share with you, but they are not doing this. They are a little bit secretive. So hawk. When the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid you in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery, or a chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see writing on a wall or overhear a conversation between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. You will know it when it happens. Be open to messages from others and be aware of omens and signs in nature. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with us, but we human beings have forgotten how to listen. And maybe you have being so preoccupied by the world's opinion of you that you're not listening to the people that actually matters. Yes, so remember who you are, an instinct part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as he soars into your life from AVALON's skies. So I like this person here. And in some, it will be you that's this person, and you're dealing with someone that are driving themselves to nosebleed. So, and then maybe it's time to help them to calm down. Maybe say, this doesn't matter. We don't have to do this today. You need to deal with your anxiety. So, okay. So, my dear Taurus, I hope this helped. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. The next round of astrological videos will be my love and spirituality readings that I will do in the middle of September for all the signs. And also keep on the lookout for the pick a card readings and the near personal readings that will be spread throughout the month. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. And until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.